Hey YouTube, it is time to upgrade my trolling motor. I took my Xi5 off of my boat and I got this Ultrex. So what I did is I took the quick release plate off and we're going to show you how to install it. All I'm doing now is I'm making sure that once I take it out there and put it on the boat, then I know it's mounted securely to the plate and it's not going to go anywhere. Now all I have to do is put the plate on the boat. The rest of the installation is going to include putting this trolling motor part on and then of course just connecting my wire. Putting these together, there's a groove here and there's a groove here. This bottom one goes to this one, this top one goes to there. So it's real easy to slide in there, but it kind of tripped me up for a little bit in the beginning. So you just slide this over here, get this down there on the bottom. There you go, it locks in. Then what I do is that pin that I took out originally, there's a bolt that's right there. I gotta put that bolt back in there to lock this in place. Put this back in there and screw it in, and that'll lock this piece in place. Okay, now that I got the trolling motor mounted on here, I'm gonna put this on the floor and just put the trolling motor. I got the prop. There's something missing. I'll take this off. Yep, that goes. This comes off. This little slab right there comes off, and there's a pin on there that's going to slide into this washer piece right there. So it's pretty easy. I mean, this is the basic kind of stuff. I'm just going to slide that on there, put my washer on. And I turned this just to make sure that I could feel it engaged so that the pins are locked in place. There you go. Now, my prop is on there. Okay, now, just to recap what I did. Initially, I took my quick release plate there. I took it off of my other trolling motor and I just installed it onto this one. Because I used the Minn Kota edge, the holes lined up. So I just screwed those holes. I got 6 of them on here. That's 2, 4, 6 of them all in place. Then I put the trolling motor connected to the mount. Then I put my prop on. And the only thing I have to do now that's left to do, this piece right here, this is kind of the hydraulic or the thing that helps it lift the trolling motor. I'm gonna put this on when I put the trolling motor on the boat. Again, when I get on the water, I'll deploy this. I'll put this on, install that. I'll take the foot pedal, connect it to my power. So that's what it is for the upgrade. We went from the Motorguide Xi5 to Minn Kota Ultrex. Best of both worlds. I can sniper fish when I put my live scope transducer on the trolling motor. And when those fish go back to structure, I have spot lock on it so that I can just sit and lock in on the space. I'll do the next video when I put it on the boat. All right, folks, we are back here at the crappy assault vehicle. You can see here that I've got my Xi5 trolling motor turned off. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to take my transducer for my live scope off of this pole that I've been using for the summer and put it on my new trolling motor here, this Minn Kota Ultrex, and I did the installation on the Minn Kota. Now all I really have to do is put it on the quick release plate. All right, we're gonna start with the easy stuff first. I got a 3/16 ounce Allen wrench here. I'm just gonna take my transducer off of the pole, get it ready. Let's get this out the way, and let's get the motor now. So for the quick release plate, all I really got to do on this one, and the trolling motor was going to be installed, is just sit my quick release plate on here, lock it in, and I'm done with the trolling motor part of it. My foot. Ouch, that hurt. All right, it's in there. Lined up in the holes. I simply take this little piece right here, lock it on, and there it is. It's on. And I'm gonna put this little hook in there just for that added little piece of security. And the trolling motor is now installed on the boat. Woo! Yeah, it's easier when you got two-man job. You got a buddy or somebody to help you with. Okay, the next thing I need to do is I need to install this little release or hydraulic thing that helps to release and deploy the trolling motor so that it's not so heavy. It came in the package with these tools, so make sure you keep all of the things they give you. So what I have to do with this, take all of this out, is this little bar is going to go through this hole right here, which is then going to go through, let me bring this up here. It's going to come all the way through. It's going to go all the way through end to end with these spacers in between. So let me put this in. The easiest thing is to go ahead and put the first screw in, since I'm just going to be putting it in there. And screw this on in now. And then we'll put a spacer that's going to come inside. So I'm going to put this screw in inside the spacer. Now I'm going right on through here, so I got to move this. Now this is a whole lot easier when you have a second pair of hands, but I'm going to try to make this work and hope I don't get pinched in doing it. There we go. I got that one in all the way through. I better get my second spacer ready, because you see I done came through all the way and I didn't need to. So let me get my second spacer put in there and hold it in place. I'm gonna go ahead and do it like this. All right, so I stuck the screwdriver all the way through, and there we go. I just let the screwdriver push me back. Just let it push me back out. I'm just gonna take this thing and screw it in there. Actually, I'm gonna make life a little bit easier for myself. I'm gonna use my drill. That was in there. And that drill brought both of them in. All right, we've got it all hooked up. We've got it mounted. Now all I have to do is pull up the power in. Let's see if we get some juice. Let's see. There we go. There we go. I got juice. We got power, folks. We got power. I gotta find out something's going on in here. It's got me shorting out, and I don't want that. Yeah, let me get in here and figure this out right now since I'm in. All right, I got juice. I laid the trolling motor down. Let's just see if I got power. I'll run the motor. There. All right, now let's just take a look at where it lays, because I haven't tried that yet. So I'm gonna pull this up and let's just see how it lays across the front of this boat. All right, let's pull you up here. Let's see how it stows. Ooh, it stows longer than the other one did. Goodness gracious. All right, well. Ooh. Woo. My next step is simply put my live scope transducer back on. I have to decide kind of right now, do I want to put it here above or below this little bracket right here? And I don't know the pros and cons of either way. I don't know, folks. I'm kind of stuck right here. So I got to give it one or the other. So I'm going to go below, just because I think the closer down I want it, the further down I want it. I don't know. I'm just going to rationalize it and say I'm going closer. So I'm going to put this on here. And let's go ahead and put my screws back in there. And if it doesn't work, guess what? I can always take it off and do it over. All right, I had to go replace my plug. I had a short in it, but I did it. She's all up and ready to go. The Crappy Assault vehicle is now upgraded and fully equipped to sniper fish. You can see I have my live scope transducer right here on my trolling motor shaft. I will be fishing like that until post spawn. And next thing I'm going to do is I got to move my live scope battery back to the 12 that I have, but I'm doing all this maintenance. I might as well get it all together. So folks, that's going to do it for another episode of Crappy Fishing with Drysdale. I hope this video was beneficial, instructional. I don't really like to do a lot of this work on my own. Not that I can't, it's just that I get frustrated when things don't go right, and things typically don't always go right. But until next time, folks, remember, the best days to go fishing are the days that end in Y. Drysdale out. Crappy Assault vehicle upgrade. Doom, 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 doom.